Welcome to TV20 News. We are Cleveland. I'm Leah Haslage. It was a night for heroes as the Cleveland Division of Police honored those who went above and beyond the call of duty. Nearly 90 officers and citizens were recognized for their heroism and bravery at the Division of Police's annual awards ceremony held in the Cleveland City Hall Council chambers. Mayor Frank Jackson kicked off the ceremony by thanking all of those for their hard work and service.
I often say that public service is an honorable profession, but it is not made for everybody. But those who do it and do it well have the greatest opportunity to impact the lives of individuals, families, and communities. And that's what you do. So again, I want to welcome everyone, congratulate you, and thank you for your willingness to serve.
Officers of all ranks and positions within the Division of Police were awarded with a variety of medals and awards for their outstanding dedication and bravery while on the job. Safety Director Michael McGrath calls the profession of being a police officer challenging and rewarding.
As service providers, police officers are unique. They're in a unique position to change people's lives and make a difference in their futures. This is a profession that is not suited for everyone. It takes special people and special families to be successful. The downside that comes with this profession is uncertainty.
Several people also took home the Citizens Award plaque for their heroic efforts in helping officers in need or in saving the lives of people in distress. Police Chief Calvin Williams offered his congratulations and thanks to all of those who won an award.
All of our award recipients have shown that they go above and beyond in service to this community, in service to each other, and keeping us safe and bringing us home day in and day out. So congratulations. Family and friends, thank you. Thank you for your support of these officers and of this community, because we don't ever do it alone. So thank you.
The Irish ambassador to the United States, Daniel Mulhall, stopped by Cleveland City Hall to meet with Cleveland Mayor Frank Jackson. After the two took photos, Mayor Jackson presented the ambassador with a proclamation commemorating his visit to the city. They then sat down to engage in a lengthy discussion. Ambassador Mulhall was curious about the inner workings of cities like Cleveland and its relationship with state government. Likewise, Mayor Jackson wanted to learn more about Ireland and the history of Northern Ireland. During their hour-long discussion, Ambassador Mulhall said that while he was touring and meeting the people of Cleveland and the surrounding Cuyahoga County suburbs, he was surprised to learn that a majority of the Irish that came to the area came from one of the smallest areas in Ireland, known as Achill Isle. After meeting with Mayor Jackson, Ambassador Mulhall went on to the speaking engagement at the City Club. Cleveland Hopkins International Airport has reached new heights in their number of passengers in 2017 compared to each year since 2012, which includes the last full year of hub operations in 2013. The total number of passengers for the year was 9,140,445. That is an 8.5% increase over the previous year. Airport Director Robert Kennedy says residents of Northeast Ohio have made it clear that Cleveland Hopkins International Airport is their choice for more destinations at lower airfares. Hopkins is Ohio's busiest commercial airport with an average of 142 daily departures to 50 nonstop destinations. The city of Cleveland has a rich history, and we want to test your knowledge. Our trivia question for this week: in what year was Carl B. Stokes elected the first African-American mayor of a major city? A, 1959, B, 1965, or C, 1967? We'll have the answer when we return.
Hi, I'm Peter. There's nothing I love more than sharing vegetables with my friends.
Come on in! Help yourself to anything.
That's why we give our food the utmost respect it deserves. Did you know there are simple steps we can all take to help save food? You can cook it, store it, even share it. Just don't waste it. Because when it comes to food, better ate than never. To learn more, visit SaveTheFood.com.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. You can do it here. But you probably won't. You're busy. Kids, work, show coming back in 48 seconds. So let's do this now. Hold up 1 finger if you're a man, women, 0. 3 more fingers if you're over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40. If you're not sure, keep in mind you're sitting on a couch right now, so 1 more finger if you're not very active. 1 finger if yes, 0 if no. 1 yes, 0 no. Next, find the body type that looks most like you and hold up that many fingers while I look around awkwardly. And that's it. If you're holding up 5 fingers or more, you probably have prediabetes. Sorry to be so blunt, but hey, you're busy. Just go to the site.
Welcome back to TV20 News. We are Cleveland. I'm Leah Haslidge. This week's trivia question was, in what year was Carl B. Stokes elected the first African-American mayor of a major city? A, 1959, B, 1965, or C, 1967? The answer is C, 1967. The city of Cleveland is celebrating Black History Month throughout February with a variety of events happening in and around the city. The month-long celebration kicked off with a luncheon at the Rotunda of Cleveland City Hall. The theme for this year's event is Clevelanders Standing Strong Through Adversity.
All of the people that we honored like today, they are all primarily, a large percentage of them, work with our children every day. And we have been having some struggles with children and the youth violence. And so the work that they do is paramount to improving the lives of our young people and overall our community.
Cleveland's Chief of Public Affairs, Natoya Walker-Minor, was the keynote speaker for the celebration, and in her speech, she spoke of the importance of being a mentor to our youth.
Society has changed and so many people are closed in their homes, and technology, people are so focused in their individual lives with their iPads, iPhones, this, that. But we really need to reach in, lean in, and reach our young people. We have to have conversations with them. We have to coach them. We have to prepare them for life in our society, and that only comes from being around them. And whether it's informal mentoring or formal mentoring, touching the life of another person, especially a young person, is really important.
Many people were honored at the event for their strong, community-focused work. Among the honorees was Daniel Gray Contar, who said he was humbled and grateful to be recognized by the city he loves so much. Gray Contar has dedicated his life to mentoring youth through teaching arts, culture, poetry, writing, and music.
I think that the most important job that we are entrusted with as a community is raising the young people and supporting them and inspiring them and letting them know that they have a voice and that their voice matters. So for me to choose that as a vocation is a no-brainer for me. It's in the tradition, it's in the African American tradition, and it's in my family tradition. So it's just what we do.
Throughout the month of February, the city of Cleveland will also be remembering the life of Dwayne Browder. Browder recently passed away, but his dedication to Cleveland's youth will never be forgotten.
Dwayne Browder was another staunch supporter of young people. He worked for a very long time in the Muni football leagues and bringing youth through that program onto bigger and better things in life. Dwayne, he would pick up young men whose families were decimated for whatever reason, and this is in the 90s, so this is when crack and cocaine was out there, and he would allow them to come stay with him, no questions asked, and he would grow and groom them, and most of those young men are doing extremely well because of the love, because of the coaching, because of Dwayne's capability to say, you know what, I want to father this young man, and I'm not going to ask anybody for any money, I'm just going to do it because it needs to be done.
Dwayne Browder will certainly be missed here in Cleveland, and keep watching TV20 throughout the month of February to see this and other events celebrating Black History Month. The Greater Cleveland Chinese Chamber of Commerce celebrated its first anniversary at City Hall with a special networking event.
At the gathering, people networked with the Chinese Chamber of Commerce and other members of the Cleveland business community. Organizers say this networking event will help more businesses to get to know each other and make connections.
Tonight is our annual event. This is our biggest event year in a year, and it's free to the public. That's where we gather our new friends and old friends, networking to each other, and then summarize the year that we the event that we have held, the things that we have done during the 2017, and also tell everybody we will host a couple events in 2018.
International relationship between Cleveland and China we value greatly. And we know that your organization is one that can help that relationship not only get stronger and better, but be profitable business-wise for both Chinese companies and American companies. So we welcome you, and we welcome the service that you provide.
Mayor Jackson also gave the Greater Cleveland Chinese Chamber of Commerce a proclamation in marking their first anniversary.
Sustainable Cleveland kicked off their 2018 initiative, the Year of Vibrant Neighborhoods. We spoke with Office of Sustainability Chief Matt Gray to learn more.
Throughout the year, we're going to be really focused on sustainability in all of our neighborhoods throughout Cleveland. So you see here behind me about 30 organizations, all of which work in neighborhoods on different topics, from green space issues to energy efficiency and so on. So it's a great event. And it's really been educational for a lot of people to learn about all the great resources that are out there. In terms of what residents can do at the neighborhood level, there's so much. First of all, you can think about your green space. In many neighborhoods, we have parks or we have vacant land that could turn into parks. So really thinking creatively and working with partners on how do we make that green space active and how do we really bring people out into the community. There's things like connecting with neighbors and letting them know about energy efficiency opportunities. There's things like solar energy. You can join a co-op. The county has a solar co-op. You could join and actually get a 20% discount on solar. You can get interested in water issues. You can get a rain barrel and work with your neighbors on capturing stormwater and reusing that in your garden. So there's so much stuff you can do on all these sustainability topics. So we really just encourage people just to start, to engage in some way and go from there.
Mark your calendar for the annual Sustainable Cleveland Summit on September 19th and 20th at Cleveland Public Auditorium. If you're interested in attending the neighborhood workshops, here is a list of upcoming dates. For more information, visit sustainablecleveland.org. It was a day to give back to those struggling in our community as hundreds of people gathered for the 27th annual Homeless Stand Down event. Here's TV20 reporter Enrique Correa with more.
Cleveland's Public Hall was packed with people looking for some much-needed help. For almost 3 decades, the Homeless Stand Down event has been providing vital resources and services to people, families, and veterans facing poverty and homelessness in our area. Lauren Pencala is with Hands On of Northeast Ohio and has been the lead agency behind this effort for the past 7 years.
What we're doing today is basically it's a one-stop shop for people that access services throughout the community. We've all come together, over 200 different organizations, companies, and groups that want to support this issue. It's very important because there is a huge need. It's important for us to collaborate on a local level for this issue especially. There's so many services, and if we can come together this one time a year just to offer these people the services and make them aware of what they have access to, we're all responding then in a productive and efficient way.
The event provided the homeless with clothes and services. It also helped to let people know there are individuals and organizations out there that care. More than 1,500 people received access to social service providers, free haircuts, medical screenings, breakfast and lunch, plus free winter coats and clothing, personal care kits, and much more.
I think it's a blessing for the ones who is unfortunate, is not able to, don't have money every month, and I think it's a real nice event for the barber college to come out and cut hair and things like that.
How's this helping you?
It's helping me in a way because I needed a haircut for one, and then again, it just makes me feel good inside and confident and everything.
And people volunteering here to help the homeless say they came to this event and look forward to it because there's so many people in need. Barbers like Waverly Willis volunteered their time by cutting people's hair and making them feel better about themselves.
Number one, I used to be homeless. I used to have a drug and alcohol addiction, so I was homeless for many, many years. So I used to come down here to this event, and I came through Whitehaven, so it was instrumental to help me get back on track. So I'm obligated to give back.
How many times have you come back and given these free haircuts to people here in need?
Well, I opened up my own shop, Urban Cuts Barber Shop, in 2008, and I've been doing it since then. So 9 years now.
And volunteers and resource providers say they look forward to this event each year because they know how it changes lives. Reporting for TV20, I'm Enrique Correa. We are Cleveland.
Thanks, Enrique, and thank you for watching TV20 News. We are Cleveland. I'm Leah Haslage. Up next, we'll have Christian Patterson with the Inside Sports Report.